All right, flowers are in full bloom, and here to show us some clever tips for some beautiful floral arrangements is Carrie Wilcox herself. Carrie, I feel like you brought the entire store with us.
Well,
it's beautiful.
There's never enough flowers everywhere.
So let's talk about what you brought with you, what we're seeing for spring.
Okay, so I thought we'd talk a little bit about what you can DIY with your flowers. Most of these are all bought from a grocery store or from your local Home Depot or Lowe's.
Okay.
And for first, I'll show you this one, which I think is really fun. This is actually an apocotherapy jar. Okay. When you go to lots of weddings, you know, they put the candy in it.
Yeah.
So what I did, this is kind of fun. I flipped the lid over upside down.
So you have the flowers in there.
So the flowers are in the top, and the kids can put little fun stuff in the container, and then you can have a little flower arrangement on top.
Such a great idea there. Clever.
This is an old, an old tool box tray that you can kind of just put some of the green Oasis, which is a mechanic, put that in and play with that.
Easy.
And then I thought I'd show you some really fun things to do for Mother's Day.
Yes, let's do that.
So it's great for dads to take their kids to the grocery store, and everybody can be involved. And maybe your mom's from the South, and you want to have some collard greens, or she loves pizza, so you can get a pizza can, and then she takes care of you with chicken soup, or peaches, maybe she likes peaches. So it's less expensive to go to your grocery store and buy a plant.
Okay.
So you can clip from the plant, and then you can actually plant it in your garden afterwards. So year after year, it'll get bigger, it'll grow, and you can see how everybody goes. And like the azalea, we're 3 for $10, so it's cheaper just to cut off from the plant.
Makes sense.
So if you want to play with that, you can do that. And so you just go ahead and clip.
You know what's nice here, you could cheat a little bit. You have the cans taped. That's a good secret, right?
Good point, yes. So one of the secrets to hold the flowers is you do a
cross design here,
exactly.
right?
And that holds the flowers in a little bit better.
All right.
And then, so you can kind of have fun with that a little bit. And when you're done, we can move on to this one.
All right, we'll move it along.
I mean, you're never really done, really.
I could keep going,
the more flowers, the better, right?
Now, what are these?
These are poppy pods, and this is what happens when the petals come off of a poppy, and then this is how it goes to seed. So they're kind of fun. You can dry them, and you can keep them. You can spray paint them for Christmas time. And so what I did is I just rolled up a bunch of driftwood, and I put little vials, water tubes, and you kind of tuck them in there.
You can't even see them.
No, you tuck them in there, and then this is just a little squirt bottle, you know, for ketchup or something, and you just add the water, and then you can just play around.
Carrie, you make this look so easy, but
well, you did a really great time. You really did last time.
Beautiful.
And these are all just from the grocery store, and I wanted it to have kind of like a little bit of a sea
feel to it.
So you put some seagrass in, and you warm it up, and you can bend it like that.
It's beautiful.
So
I
all
love
kinds of fun stuff.
All right.
And then the last thing, or I have plenty of other things, but this is kind of cute. This is for Mother's Day. This is like a little basket.
So adorable.
So you can just fill it with the Andromeda, which I cut right from my garden. And then you can just go to, I got this at Trader Joe's for like $6.99 or $7.99, I can't remember. And then let me grab my clippers. Let's get
those are scissors.
Right here, yeah.
Those are clippers.
And then you can just kind of clip right off of here. And then make a beautiful little basket. And these orchids, they will last forever.
Really?
Yes.
They're kind of particular though, orchids, aren't they?
Well, they don't like drafts. You have to kind of imagine how they grow in nature, and they grow in trees in the rainforest, and they just get their food from when it rains, and they don't like a lot of lights, a lot of bright lights, and no drafts. So that's kind of fun.
So pretty. Now, what are these big puffy flowers? They're so beautiful.
These are peonies. So this is from a wedding I did last weekend, and I just thought I'd bring them because they're so pretty. Yeah. And they actually are more of a coral color, and as they become translucent, I think they're even prettier like this.
Absolutely.
So we can throw one of these guys in here.
Oh, moms are going to love that. Carrie, where can we find some more information about you and your designs?
I would love it if everyone followed me on Instagram, CW Floral Design, or Carrie Wilcox Floral Design. I do weddings, special events.
Fantastic.
And hopefully you'll come work for me one day.
Oh, yes. Beautiful, right? You really want me there. Thank you for coming here on the show again. All right, and don't go away, because after the break, we're going to get up close and personal with